Hi, Mary with Reviewer's Diary. While I still have my camera on my desk, I'm going to refilm my nail polish update. Now, I did start a project polish that spans over 2018 and 2019. It's not so much to like hurry up and get through everything. It's more a matter of me trying to see what I can finish in a year and a half. So I did start this a while ago. Once upon a time I did a regular project polish over the course of the year, and that was an abysmal disaster. And so what I've done here is I've decided I'm not gonna like declare any disasters here, but I can't declare when unless everything is done. Alright, so anyway, here are the polishes, and here is my polish wheel. Of course, I don't have regular nail polish on today. Today I have on nail wraps. Now, this is not full. I should have a smaller container so they don't go all over the place. This lives in my nail polish rack, which is still in my office, and they have their own separate area. There's also a color in here that I have not painted onto this wheel yet, and so unfortunately, update number 1 was somehow, I went through my computer and I was like deleting files like crazy because my computer was getting overloaded. That can be a mistake. Make sure that you have produced everything that you film before you go ahead and, you know, get rid of it. What I'm going to do, since I don't remember the colors and I can't see squat, is I'm going to put the color names down below. This will be, since update number 1 was deleted by accident, this is going to have to be update number 1. I started this a long time ago. Anyway, what I also did is I put X is for finished and D is for declutter, because I am going to be decluttering till the end of time, and so I figured let me just put that. And what I would do is I did put a little line here for a beginning mark, but what I'll do is I'll put little X's for things I finish, and if I put a polish on and I really hate it, but I've already put it on this wheel, then I'm going to go ahead and put declutter, a D underneath it. So nothing is finished yet, but I think that I can finish quite a bit. I'm going to start first with the very first one that I pulled, and that is this Formula X, which is not cruelty-free, and that's one of the reasons that I pulled it. And I fell in love with the color. I love the color so much. So I've been searching for something just like this, and I'll put the color name down below. You can see that this is down to about here. It's about halfway. I did not mark it with a Sharpie yet. I will do that. Oh, there is I think that's a Sharpie mark, actually. Yeah, so you can see that it's about halfway. I think I'll be able to polish my nails maybe twice with this before it's completely gone. Alright, the next color is a very weird gold color that does not look the way it looks on the wheel, and that is this Julep color. It's like a greenish color on your nails. It just looked gold in the container. I don't really like it, but I don't hate it. It's like, okay, it's green, it's like a mossy gold, but I have to use it again before I decide whether I'm going to declutter it or not. It is right to this mark right here. So even though these polishes are smaller than your average polish, Julep polishes are 0.27 ounces, and a regular polish is usually about ½ an ounce. So they're smaller than your average polish, which is one of the reasons that I decided to focus a little bit on some of these Julep polishes. And I'll be pulling more Julep polishes in as we go along. Anyway, one of the things that I did to soften this green color a little bit was I used this which is an e.l.f. polish. There's the name. Again, I'll put the name down below. This is like, it looks green yellow, but it's actually like little gold flecks, and what it did is it did really soften this color up. It just like softened it so it doesn't look so harshly green. So the next one that I used is this one from Nicole by OPI. Now, I had a polish once upon a time. It was from Sally Beauty, and I can't find it again. I never wrote the name down. It broke, and the bottle broke. And it was very much like this, which is what I think back when I got this is what I was searching for, because it was like a greenish, bluish color. And I remember I was a nurse and I used to have to wear teal scrubs. Back then it was teal, now it's navy blue everywhere you go here in New Jersey. But back then our floor was designated a certain color, and I worked on the cardiac floor and teal was our color. So the neat thing is that when I had that nail polish on, it looked teal, and when I had blue on, it looked blue, and when I had green on, it looked green. It was like really great polish. This looks like it would be the same way because you can see blue in it and green and a little bit of like gold coloring kind of to it. It doesn't. It just goes on like this, and no matter what you're wearing, it looks like this. I like it. I don't love it, but I do like it. So I won't ever repurchase it because it's by OPI, which is not cruelty-free. Pretty much the rest of the polishes, with not including this Formula X, are cruelty-free, but I have 2 non-cruelty-free polishes in here. So I like it, but I don't love it. That sounds really silly, but it's kind of a nice fall color. Now, the next color is from, you know what, I'll put the name down below because I can't read anything without a magnifying glass these days. Anyway, this is really nice. And it's very true to color. The only issue is it has the most gigantic brush I've ever seen, and it splays out, and if you're not really careful, it goes all over your cuticles. So I do like it, and it does last. Actually, if I haven't said that, all these polishes are very lasting. They didn't chip off right away. But I do really like this, and so I have looked at other colors in my nail polish rack that are similar. So when this is gone, I will probably use one of those. The next one, and this is where I did my update, was with this this color from ULTA, and it's called this one I remember because it's called Lilac-ing You, like like I like you, but it's called Lilac-ing You. Now you can see where I am. I'm right up to there because I only used it one time. I'm going to be using that again before it gets cold and really fall-like. But yeah, I do really like this, and I would buy it in the full size. And next is this one, which is a weird orange. It's a really weird orange. It looks like sherbet in the container. It comes out slightly more peachy color on the wheel and on my fingernails. What I like to do with this is, again, I like to go in with this e.l.f. shiny polish. It's actually just glitter. And I like to put a coat on with that so that it looks a little bit less like, it looks dull on your nails. Not dull like finish wise, it just looks kind of like meh on your nails. But this really helps, and so these two together are awesome. So I put, this does take 2 coats because it's a little bit streaky. Most Julep polishes I notice seem to work out well with 1 coat. So for the 0.27 ounce container, I guess it's kind of a trade-off. And here's one that I just used a couple weeks ago, and it's called Blush, and it's not on this wheel yet. I can't believe I didn't paint it on this wheel. I guess I was waiting to see if I like it, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And so this one from e.l.f. is not on this wheel, but this one I would buy the full size. It's called Blush, but it's kind of like a pinky, peachy gold color, and I really like it. This came from Marshall's. I think it was in a holiday pack, these little polishes from e.l.f. I think they were in a holiday pack that I picked up at Marshall's. It was like $5. It had a whole bunch of polish in it. So anyway, this is from that set. So now that I've gone through all my polishes, thank you very much for watching. This has been Mary with Reviewer's Diary. There's not a lot I can do to make this not look like a bunch of crap. I'm trying to like lay them so I can hold them up for you and you can see all the beautiful colors, and that's not working. So anyway, that's not bad, I guess. This is Mary with Reviewer's Diary, and I will be back with another update as soon as I add another color, which was going to be my rule. If I add a color, it's time for an update. So I did add a color. This was going to be update number 2, but since I lost number 1, here we go. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Let's see, just knock all these suckers down and see if you can see them better. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. This has been Mary with Reviewer's Diary, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much, and have a beautiful evening. Good night.